everybody. Uh-oh, my selenite, or my camera, I should say, is all up. Crazy weeby-jeebies. I hope everybody is doing well out there today. Hi, Lorraine. How are you doing? Hi, Lex. How are you, sweetheart? How is everyone today? Sorry, I'm just I'm just getting my my selenite all ready. It looks like it's gonna drive me bananas, but whatever. So that looks kind of even for you guys. It is raining today. Hi, John. How are you? Let's move this guy right here. Move fluorite right here. I'm doing quite well, thank you. It's a rainy day here, and I always like a rainy day. These are so. Come on, get. There we go. Got that. Okay. Now we're gonna move that. Do. What is up, everyone? Happy Saturday. Or no, Sunday. Wrong day. Yeah, I'm like, oh, and thank you so much, Lorraine. We have got our first donation. Thank you for being the harbinger of sweet, sweet generosity. Thank you, love. Please go ahead and post your question. I gotta move this. Thank you, Lorraine. Oh, there we go. That looks a little better now. All right. Move this. Still feels crooked to me, but you know what? We're here to give good readings, not to be symmetrical. And I'm gonna have a sip of lemonade. Oh, hello, Doge. Why do you keep thinking of Jay when it's nothing? Who said it was, what do you mean it's nothing? Is Jay your ex, or did they specifically tell you that this was nothing, or did someone else tell you it was nothing? But let's see. Sorry. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Lorraine keep thinking of Jay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Lorraine keep on thinking about Jay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Lorraine keep on thinking about Jay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Lorraine keep on thinking about Jay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Lorraine keep on thinking about Jay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Lorraine keep on thinking about Jay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Jay. Aww. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Lorraine keep on thinking about Jay? No, I'm sure it's just, well, we'll find out. There's obviously some reason you're thinking about her. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Lorraine keep on thinking about Jay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Lorraine keep on thinking about Jay? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why does Lorraine keep on thinking about Jay? Okay. We have the Queen of Wands, attraction. There you go. The Nine of Pentacles. You just said she's pretty. The Seven of Cups. The Hanged One reversed, and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So you kind of just like said it, like the Queen of Wands like is someone who's very, like, you're very attracted to her. You think she's very pretty. You're very physically attracted to her. The Nine of Pentacles, you guys work really well together. It makes sense that you guys, I see that you guys work together. That makes sense, even if it's from home. And this Seven of Cups also kind of makes sense because, and also in kind of, it makes sense almost in the way that you put it. Like, it seems a little, like, not silly, but like, you think it's nothing or whatever because you have a crush on her, even though you haven't met her in person. You guys just work from home. And I feel like that's kind of the Seven of Cups card, is like seeing, like, you are seeing the best of her. Like, I hate to put it like, because everyone, there's negative sides to everyone. Like, we know that when we, like, date people and, like, or just get to know people, like, everyone has a good and a bad side. And I feel like you're only seeing these pristine parts of her because you're seeing her in a really idyllic light, because every time you see her, she's like, you know, working and like put together and everything, and looks great and has a great attitude. And that doesn't mean that she doesn't normally look great and doesn't normally have a great attitude. But I'm just, the cards are just saying that because you see her in this like great way, every time that you do see her, that's why. It's because she's like, she's totally put together. At least we should be putting our best selves forward in our workspace. We want to look nice, and even if it's from home, you know, we want to look nice from the top down. And then with this Four of Pentacles reversed over here, I feel like this is significant of how you feel like it's, like, if you don't even really know each other, like, oh, she works from home, blah, 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 but don't downplay this too much. You know, if you're attracted to her, there's obviously a reason why you're attracted to her and why the universe somehow brought you to be working together at some point. And it looks quite good, actually. I don't know how far away y'all live from each other, if you'd ever, like, you know, ask her out or whatever, but I mean, basically the reason why you're attracted to her is because you're thinking about her because you're attracted to her. And with the Hanged One reversed, I feel like you're seeing this in a really realistic way. You're not getting, you realize, like, you know, anything could go. Okay, you realize that it could go like in any direction. You're being very you're being very practical about this crush that you have with the Hanged One, because the Hanged One upright, I feel, is okay. I feel like the Hanged One upright is it means that you are in a position where you should change your perspective on something in order to, yes, yeah, you're totally being realistic about it. There's no need to change your perspective on that. You guys may or may not meet in person. You're really you're in control of that. If you want to make it into something, you can make it into something. If you don't want to pursue it, you don't have to pursue it. But I can see that you're very attracted to her. And I see why too. Although, like with most of my clients, I advise almost everyone I know, don't get involved with coworkers, because if it gets awkward afterwards, you still have to work with them. But I think you're also probably like realistic about that as well. And it's not quite as bad because you guys work at home. I don't know. This is exciting. This is interesting. This is interesting. I don't think you should be so quick to be dismissive of it. What's very masculine? Your attitude towards it, right? Or she's very masculine. I think, yeah, just keep like a good head on your shoulders, and I think, you know, it's. don't be so dismissive of it at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, because I think there's a reason why we're attracted to the people we are, and yeah. So you never know. We'll see what comes of that. That's interesting. Thank you, Lorraine, for being here and for your question. I appreciate you. Oh, she is very masculine. Interesting. Maybe, I don't know. I say don't dismiss it as quickly. And I don't think you're being necessarily dismissive of it, but you're realistic about it. But you never know. You never know what could happen. What? Yeah, rain and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs. So I just heard one fall from the sky. All right. All right. So how about we, how many people are in the chat right now? How about, so if everyone could hit that like button, I'd be super appreciative. Or hit the dislike button, whatever. I found out it doesn't matter yesterday, as long as YouTube looks at it exactly the same way. Because like people are pissed that they can't see the number of dislikes now. But it actually doesn't matter. Fun fact, YouTube looks at it the same way. As long as there's engagement, they'll put you in the, it like moves you further into the algorithm. So thank you so much for the likes. Okay, so let's pick a random, if you would like to win a free 5-card, 1-question reading worth $5.55, please go ahead and drop your question, and I would be more than happy to answer it for you. All sorts of questions, any question, well, except for health and legal questions, but other than that, I can answer it. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you no, Lorraine. I know, I'm kind of interested in this now, and I kind of want to know about her, like what potential, you know, like, because if you guys live in the same state, as long as you don't live in California, because then it's like you could live 5 hours away or whatever, but. This is a delicious hookah. I'm a hookah smoking caterpillar this day. Oh, and just for everyone's information, today I am using the Hermetic Tarot deck, the classic based on the Secret Order of the Golden Dawn by Godfrey Dawson. Nice black and white monochromatic deck that I love. I don't know what flavor this is actually. I think it might be a medicated bowl. I can taste that. I like the taste of hash. I think hash is great. Okay, no problem, Lorraine, no problem. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is just an extra tea. And we have got another, thank you so much for your donation, Lorraine. We've got another donation from Miss Lorraine. Did you want 2 questions, or did you want a 10 card on this one? Did you want to dive deep? Let's get our scuba gear. You got it. So what's the question? Do we want to know what the future holds? Oh, mint chocolate. Delicious. No, you're not a crazy stalker. It's fun to have a crush on someone. And when anyone has a crush on someone, especially with the internet, you start stalking them. When I was in middle school and I'd have a crush on someone before the internets, we'd be going through the yearbooks and prank calling them and stuff. You're not being a stalker. You just have a crush. It's fine. Trust me, I've actually seen, I have seen some stuff. I've like had some clients where I'm like low key just like, okay, is this like kind of stalking, spiritual stalking? How about we find out, okay, so you want to know, well, the first question that I asked was, why do you like Jay? And the first card that came up was the Queen of Wands. It's very obvious, you're attracted to her, pure and simple. Attraction. I think we should, I mean, it's up to you, obviously, your choice. Oh, no, not client stalking me. No, client stalking other, thank God, no, client stalking other people. Like asking question after question after question about a certain person. Like, is this borderline, like, because, and it's not stalking, it's just, it becomes obsessive sometimes, but you're good. Like, yeah. I've only seen that happen like twice. Some people crush really, really hard, and yeah. But I think a good question for you to ask in this situation would be, what would be your future with Jay, if anything, if there is a future with Jay? Right. Yeah, no, stalking is like standing outside their house, like that, in my opinion. Like going, I mean, anything on the internet is fair game. You know, looking at their like social media and stuff like that. Yeah, that's fair game. That's totally fine. No, there are like real stalkers in real life. They're creepy. I once had an ex-boyfriend that was kind of stalking me. He was leaving me. I had to file a restraining order. He was leaving like notes on my car. I think I've talked about this guy before. He was nuts. It's not fun. Yeah, stalkers are not cool. You're screaming inside. Oh my goodness. See, yeah, so I think we should find out, what is Lorraine's future? Does Lorraine have a future with Jay? What does Lorraine's future look like with Jay? Right? Oh, it's all good, girl. That happened like years ago. I was like 18 or 19, so that was a long time ago. He was probably the worst person I've ever dated. But I was very young, so I learned from that. Like, I know the red flags now, at least in terms of that. Yeah, and I was living with my folks. Oh, sorry. The only way I can have a future with Jay is if... as if Jay pursues it. Oh, that's funny. I thought you put the only way I can have a future with Jay is if I pursue it, and I was gonna say 100%. I think it's in both of your hands. Romance is an active like thing, but if you like are way uncomfortable with pursuing people, I totally get it. But that's funny. I was gonna say yes. It's totally up to you. That's what I tell everyone. Like, but if you're not comfortable with that, I totally get it. I just had weird twitches. Sorry. Okay. Oops. Sorry. We will not be right back. I just meant to switch over to this. Okay. So, because this will tell us what Jay, if Jay feels something towards you too. We're just finding out. We're just doing some spy work. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Lorraine's future with Jay look like? What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Move over here. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Lorraine's future with Jay look like? Interesting, okay. The flavor is delicious. It is chocolate mint. Yum, yum. Aw. Wait, so you know what she looks like, but she doesn't know what you look like? How does that work? Do you guys not have Zoom meetings? Or do you not, you choose not to show your face? We got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Two of Pentacles reversed. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. The Three of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed again. The Four of Cups reversed. The Nine of Swords reversed. And the Knight of Cups reversed. Well, what I see here is actually quite a clear story. There, you guys would be, so what I asked was, what is what is your future with her? And everything was coming up like beautifully until that last card, this Knight of Cups reversed. And I'm like, dang it, okay, yeah. So you guys would work out really, really well together. You guys would balance one another out really, really well. We've got both the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands here. You guys would be very mentally compatible and very physically compatible. This Ten of Pentacles over the Four of Cups reverse, I feel like basically you guys would work out really, really well is everything I'm seeing here. Like you guys, you would help her. She's getting over a relationship. You would help her get over that relationship. You guys would have like an abundance of love and material wealth. You guys would work really well together. This Four of Pentacles reversed, and I love this Nine of Swords reversed over the Ace of Wands, like letting go. She would like, you guys would like, I think she has a lot of anxiety, and I feel like you guys would both heal each other a lot. But this is what bums me out, is this Three of Swords and the Knight of Cups reversed over here. I see potential disappointments, and the Knight of Cups reversed is someone not coming forward with a message of love. And I think that might be you. I think what the message here is if you were to start pursuing her, or at least start flirting with her or something, I think that she would become attracted to you. And I think that even furthermore, you guys would just work really, really well together as a union. But it won't happen unless you start making a move. Unless you at least start showing your face to her. Because she'll never know she'll never know what you look like. She'll never know who you are. And it's saying here she'd be incredibly attracted to you, mentally and physically, with this Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. But I don't know if she's really shy, or if it's probably just more of a matter of practicality. You've got to let her know that you're more than just a name on a screen. You know, you're a human being. You're Lorraine. You're the one and only. You've got to let her know, that you exist. If you want anything to come of it, which it sounds like you're kind of, you're like, take it or leave it. So, but I just see all these really beautiful cards. There you go, girl. First step. That's the first step. See, I'm seeing all these really, really nice cards that you guys would work really, really well together, and not just working together, but like romantically, you guys would pair very well. And it's funny because it's almost the same message that I had for you before, which was it's totally in your hands. Like, you just got to let her know hey, I'm here. I like you. You'll like me. Just get to know me. Check me out. You know. And if she doesn't, you know, then I was wrong. But the cards are telling me that there's no reason why. Because it's only work related. I wish I could give you practical advice on that one, but I've never dated someone I've worked with. Oh, she's your supervisor. I've certainly never dated a supervisor either. Thank you for the like, Ashley. Thank you for being here. Welcome. She's well, girl, I didn't know she was your supervisor. Okay. Dang. I mean, in the Me Too era, you'd probably, I don't want you to quit your job for this woman. No, you wouldn't have to quit your job for her. But hypothetically, you guys would work. Yeah, I know. And that's what I'm thinking. This ouch might be the Three of Swords over here. I didn't know she was your supervisor. Yeah, no, she supervises you, but she's not your direct. She's not your boss. Yeah, I get it. And I've been close friends with people that have been my supervisors, like you know, shared secrets with them, you know, spent the night at their house, like been very good friends with people who are supervisors, actually, now that I think about it. But I've never dated someone who is, or been friends with, I've never dated a supervisor, but I never wanted to at the same time. So that's also where I can't give you advice. I've never had this issue. I've only had one work crush in my life, and I was 17. I was working at Barnes & Noble, and the guy was like 28, so that wasn't going to work. Like, but I know how it feels. Like, hey, at the very end, at the very least, out of all this, you could just be really, it makes work more fun. Having a crush on someone. That whether anything comes of it or anything. That's what I'm thinking, Lorraine. I feel that's what I was telling you at the beginning, was there's no crush that's like, that means nothing. I feel like you have a crush on someone in this world. It's always meant to, there's some reason why the universe brought you together, even if, you know, I don't know. The cards are saying it's meant to be. I say let her know you're around, flirt a little bit. Just try to make her laugh, you know. You know, and if it's meant to be, it'll be. If it's not, it won't, and, you know, no sweat. But you never know unless you put yourself a little bit out there. I don't know. It is a little tricky that she's a supervisor, but the cards say that it could possibly work. It would be a good union. This Me Too stuff, it's funny. Like, I had a friend in 8th grade. Her dad was her mom's former professor. And it was like not that weird. They didn't have a huge age difference. They were like 25 years apart. Okay. But it wasn't that huge. But that would still be, I don't know if that would happen today. She's very funny and kind. How would I approach it? I would be very casual about it because it's a work situation. I would just be, not casual, I'd be very under the radar about it. I'd be taking really good selfies and using those, like you just did, upload your photo to the work website. Upload a photo, start presenting yourself more like in Zoom meetings. I don't know if you're not allowed to or not. Maybe she's the only one that has her face and you guys just watch. I don't know. Or if you just watch and your coworkers. I don't know how many people she's supervising during your Zoom meetings. But just try to just present yourself to her as much as you possibly can. That's what I would do. Don't be too overt with it. Tell her, like, when I need help with someone. What do you mean when you need help with someone? Oh, when I need help. Oh, yeah, because she's your supervisor. Just try to be like funny. Try to make her laugh when you're messaging her. Don't be too overtly flirtatious. She'll pick up, I think, on the little cues. Rico Swamp. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I think she'll pick up. I think she'll pick up on little cues, because you can't. I mean, it's not like you're not allowed to be. Well, I guess. Yes, yeah. Don't be afraid to message her when you need help with something. Be very, because either, and it can't go wrong. She'll be either think you're a really good employee who really cares about her job, or she'll think that maybe you're flirting with her, have some interest. I think that most people are kind of intuitive on that stuff, but it is dependent on how intuitive they are too. But you don't want to be overt about it. Just just try to make her laugh, be a little more flirty and a little more talkative with her, like when you have an issue, like a question. Continue with the cute emojis. Continue with the cute emojis. Those are great. Yeah, I think you're on the right track. Aw, she sounds really sweet, and she sounds like someone who would be good for you. Although I know it's dicey, the supervisor thing. She sounds very sweet, and I think we only have, I think John is the next the next donation that we have. And I think John's involved in the conversation. Yes, is there going to be a holiday party where you guys can meet in person? I forgot it. I totally forgot about holiday parties because they kind of stopped happening last year. But that's a good idea. Well, you would probably know by now if your company was going to have one. But I would, I would keep it consistent, but subtle. Girl, I know you're really, you're super. I saw the text, but God, she's hot. You posted that right when I threw the Ace of Wands into my hand. Yeah, I know. I know you're attracted to her, girl. I can tell. That's why I like, against my better judgment, like I would normally not, honestly, Lorraine, like with most of my clients that come to me, and some of them do have crushes on coworkers, I'm normally just like, don't do the coworker thing, no. But there's something about this that I just flirt with her a little bit, see how it goes. You've got a good head on your shoulders about this thing, and the cards are giving it a green light. Literally, the Ace of Wands is also known as the thumbs up card. So there you go. They're giving it the thumbs up. They're giving it the green light. So yeah, you would not normally hear this from me, Lorraine, but I'm actually going to say you should. I'm going to give you the green light to flirt with your coworker. You normally don't get that. Aw. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. And don't be like, and then I'm done. Like, I feel free. If you have any more questions, don't feel like you're like asking too many or anything. This does not bother me at all. I love talking to you, and I think this is fun. You've got a new crush. I think I hate that. I think I bit the inside of my. I can't swear you won't get fired. Do I see? I mean, I did see the Three of Swords, but I didn't see any like termination of like unemployment. Dang, maybe that should be your next question. It's not very funny, but because I don't want it to be positive. Like if I'm just trying to think of how I'm just laughing because I'm thinking of how would you even like word that? Like if Lorraine flirts with Jay, will she get fired? You can't get fired for flirting. As long as you're not like, being like nasty or anything. Keep it cute. Keep it to where she can in the back of her mind, question if you were flirting with her. Have her, make her be to the point of mine, because I have so many people that come to me and they'll be like, so-and-so was looking at me at work today. Do they have a crush on me? Or so-and-so is acting a little more friendly to me. Do they have a crush on me? Have her like come to that feeling, get to that feeling, like flirt with her in such a way that it's not crazy overt, but it could also be a way that a friend is just being silly or like, you know, friendly, slightly flirtatious, so that she'll think in the back of her head, like, does Lorraine, like, does she have a crush on me? Like, does she like me? Have her want to like come to a tarot. She doesn't have to come to me, but you know what I mean? Like, put her in that state of mind where she's just like, like, does she or does she not? Because people, yeah, flirt a bit and then pull away. Yeah, it does work wonders. Exactly, and if she doesn't, yeah, just because she doesn't flirt back doesn't mean that she's not noticing or isn't interested. I have a feeling, like, I mean, I have a feeling that her intuition's pretty good. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Did you want, well, let's do a 7 card. Do you want to do a 7 card? We can even do a pendulum. We're gonna get down with this. So what should the next question be? Well, maybe you already have it. What do you want? What do you think we should ask? This is interesting, because I something about this seems okay. Something about this, I'm like getting an intuitive feeling this is like totally fine. You're getting the green light. And yeah, I just want her to question at the end of the day. Oh, well, well, John, are you okay with Lorraine going first? Okay, well, John's okay with you going first. But if you wanted time to think of your question, did you just want time, or what's up? Or did you have your question? And thank you so much for your donation. I very much appreciate it. We're gonna figure this out. Oh, that was it. The 4 of Pentacles reversed came up twice. It came up in your first reading and your second reading. So I'm gonna look up the actual textbook definition of that card. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Oh my God, it is really pouring down outside. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Learning to let go of things. You've got to learn to let go of something. Probably feeling like you shouldn't be the one to make the first move. I don't know. Let's figure out. Yeah. If you flirt, how would it go? All right. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine, here, let me do this. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Lorraine flirts with Jay, how will she react? We've got the Ace of Cups reversed, the 6 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles again. We had that in the last reading. the Devil, Strength, King of Pentacles reversed, and Justice. She's not married, is she? Whenever I see the Devil in a love reading, I always have to stop. I doubt she is married. I doubt you would know. I doubt if she was married and you knew that you would be asking me all these questions. You do need to ground yourself, and that's what I was going to say. That's what this Justice is all about. I was kind of getting this feeling there might be a third party. If she's not married, she might be with someone, is what I'm seeing. The traditional artwork and even with this, the lovers are chained in front of Baphomet. It's basically the lovers card, but they're chained. So it's like she might be tied to someone else. We got the Ten of Pentacles again, this fortuitous abundance. We've got the Six of Wands, victory, and we've got strength. Do you know her sign? Is she a Leo? We've got a lot of Leo cards here. And if she's a Leo, she might cheat on her wife. Just kidding. The Ace of Cups reversed. Didn't like pulling that as the first card. That makes me think that you should ground yourself. And also, actually, I think this Ace of Cups is probably more what Stardust was saying, like, don't flirt too heavily. Flirt, but pull back a little bit. Flirt, pull back a little bit. But definitely do some, you said you were a stalker. Prove to me that you're a stalker and find out for me. Actually, I think I can show you my face because I talk so much with my you're the Leo. Okay, I forgot you were a Leo. Yeah, okay, so you're coming up here. You're coming up well, though. You're coming up, like, upright. She might also be a Leo, but I might be picking up on your energies. But I want you to do some stalker work. I want you to find out if she's married. It's public record. If she's been through a divorce. I don't know if it's public record. Are marriages public? I think it depends on what state you're in. You're in Florida, right? I think it depends on what state you're in, but you might even be able to find it out on things like Facebook or something. But find out if she's taken or not, and that'll be the deciding factor here of whether this is a go or not. But I think at the end of the day, I also want to leave you with this, Lorraine. Having a crush can be, even if nothing comes of it, it can be very energetically satisfying. Kind of like the Page of Cups card. It's an individual who inspires us, who at least, you know, like it's fun to look at her, you know, when you're on your Zoom meetings. You're in Florida. I know that in California, I think you do it through the county that they live in. So you'd have to find out the county that she lives in. And I think that her profile says single, then never mind. The Devil's something else. Her profile is single. You might want to double check. No, just kidding. Yeah, it is public record. You often have to pay for it, which sucks, but it's usually not too much. But I think you go to the county and you can find out. Oh yeah, no, I've been suspicious of people. Like, are they really divorced? Like, what's going on here? I've had to do my due diligence in the past. So okay, if she says she's single, I believe she's single. This looks quite so good. Minus this Devil card, this Devil means something else then. It could be your work itself. The Devil could be your guys' work itself if it ends up keeping you two apart. But I love the Six of Wands. I love the Ten of Pentacles. I love the strength. Strength to me though is, well, it's you, but it's also further telling me that you should ground yourself with this. Ground yourself, because it's giving you, you know, the feels, and it's giving you a lot of like energy to have this crush on someone. But don't let your emotions, you know, make sure that you still love yourself. If they're married, they usually say when they're married. So that's what the devil, I specifically wanted to know if she was married, because the devil signifies marriage. But if she was married, most people say. But if they're in a relationship, I got you. A lot of people will just put single. I get that. But I don't think she is. I think this might be your work. It could be temptation. But I also think it's your work, because you guys are both chained to it. And, you know, it's your work. You go there. You're not... I don't want to make it sound like your work's bitch, you know what I mean? But like in a way, we are like chained and bound to our work, and in a way, your work could possibly, if you guys weren't working together, you probably wouldn't have any hesitations about flirting with her at all. But with the devil involved, your work, these hesitations come into play because there are now power dynamics at play. There's now a work dynamic at play. Yeah, it can be a lot of things. I always see it as like, yeah, bond. Like we're bound to our work. That's what I mean by people. Well, but being your work's bitch. Like, yeah, wait, I'm not that eloquent sometimes, but you know what I mean. Like things that we're bound to. Do you hear the rain outside, Komal? I was wondering if you guys would be able to hear the rain outside. I am right next to the window, and it is pouring down. It is raining. It's pouring, or at least in as much. I don't think she's married. I really don't. Most people put that on their Facebook. Otherwise, their spouses usually get kind of pissed. Like, what the hell? Like, we're together. But it looks pretty good. Although the King of Pentacles reversed is also, the King of Pentacles is like the boss. I will ask my pendulum, yeah. But I want to leave you with this. The King of Pentacles is like the boss of bosses, and he's reversed. So she may want to change positions if you guys end up dating. That's a possibility. She may ask for like a switch in a position. But I like the Six of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, Justice. I feel like she has the possibility to make it happen in a fair way. Like she could possibly switch to a different position if you guys did end up possibly dating or going on a date or something like that. But I want to ask the pendulum. Wait, do you want to ask the pendulum if she's married? Or about your guys' future? She could be divorced, yeah. But I mean, and I guess we are still bound to the people that were divorced or are divorced, former spouses. Yeah, for sure. So, do you want to? So you want to know? Do you want to ask the pendulum if she's married? I love this little cube of amethyst. Cubic cube. So wait, what's the questions you want me to ask? Do you want to find out if she's married? Okay, yeah, for sure. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is Jess married? Please turn clockwise for yes, counterclockwise for no. She is not married. It turned counterclockwise. I asked if she was married to turn clockwise, if she was not married to go counterclockwise. And it went counterclockwise. So that is what I have for you, Lorraine. Thank you so much for all of your beautiful donations. What tea to be spilt. And I wish you the best of luck the next time that you see her. I do encourage you to flirt with her. Yeah, go forth, Lorraine. You get my complete, I give you my consent completely. You get my seal of approval. All right, so now we are on John. John, please post your question. That's a wonderful attitude to have, Lorraine. If it's meant to be, it will be. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yep, that's the right attitude to have. No expectations, just pleasant surprises, you know. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you for. I was like 777. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Okay. Excuse me. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I get an outlook for John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook for John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook for John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook on John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook on John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook on John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook on John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook on John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook on John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook on John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook on John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook on John's day job for next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook on John's day job next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook on John's day job for next week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get an outlook for John's day job next week? We have the Ten of Cups reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Wands, the King of Swords reversed, Four of Cups, Page of Swords reversed, the Star reversed, the High Priestess reversed, and the King of Cups reversed. Things are going to be kind of tough next week. Starting in the middle here with the Nine of Swords over the Star reversed. Something's going to be causing some anxieties in the workplace, or not the workplace, but within the team, your team. Yeah. King of Cups reversed as well. And when I see so many reverted, inversed kings, I think that there's something going on with management, mismanagement, kings and queens that are reversed, especially Queen of Swords over the Page of Swords reversed. I just think of mismanagement. I just keep on thinking mismanagement. And when I saw the Star reversed, I thought mismanagement of funds, which isn't going to be your problem, but it is a problem. The Two of Wands over the High Priestess reversed. Yeah, lots of thinking with your head and not with your heart. Not listening to intuition. Very full, yeah, very full calendar. Yeah, the Two of Wands, like the planning card over the High Priestess reversed. Yeah, like not listening to intuition, thinking, staying too much in one's head. Mismanagement here, mismanagement there. Then I was trying to figure out this 10 of Cups reversed and the 4 of Cups upright. I think it's kind of the switch between, like, you're starting to feel less of an at-home worker and it's becoming more real, or not real, but like on site. This being like a change, some kind of a change in the nature of how you work. Yeah, and some kind of kind of like I feel like there's going to be some silly thoughts being thrown around, possibly in meetings and stuff like that. People just kind of in over their head and not really thinking too much with anxiety and not with practicality, thinking like knee-jerk thoughts. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, lots of reversed swords, a lot of intellectual difficulties with work. People being idiots, coworkers being idiots, being stupid. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully things turn out better than the cards say, as usual. And thank you so much for your donation. It is always greatly appreciated. Okay, so who all is in the room right now? Yeah, I think maybe it's reminding you to follow your intuitions at work, perhaps. I'm not sure. So if you are in the room, please be sure to go ahead and like and start dropping your questions. I am going to take a free 1 question, 5 card spread at random. So just start writing them in the comments. Okay, Ashley, you still in the room? Okay. Let's go ahead and find out why this why did Norman call you this year on Messenger? When did he call you? Was it earlier this year? Okay, let's find out. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Norman call Ashley 6 months ago? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Norman call Ashley 6 months ago? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Norman call Ashley 6 months ago? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Norman call Ashley 6 months ago? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Norman call Ashley 6 months ago? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Norman call Ashley 6 months ago? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Norman call Ashley 6 months ago? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Norman call Ashley 6 months ago? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Norman call Ashley 6 months ago? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Norman call Ashley 6 months ago? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups reversed, the Three of Wands, the Page of Wands reversed, the Hierophant, and the World. No, I hate to say it. I think it was just kind of like an accident. With this Page of Wands reversed, the Page of Wands, like, if they have something to say, they'll say it. They don't, like, really, like, beat around the bush. And with the Ace of Cups reversed, I'm just not sure if it was, like, an expression of love or just, like, a misdial. And then, are you guys in school together or anything? Because that might be this Hierophant. Yeah, no, I think that was just kind of a mistake with that. And especially if you guys are in school or work together, I think he, like, hey Chris, how's it going, girl? How are you doing? I think he, what's his sign? I feel like he's just a little more direct. Like, the Page of Wands is very direct and it's reversed. I feel like I feel like it was just an indirect call. Like, it, yeah. And he said you asked him why, and he said he didn't know how it happened. I think that's kind of the truth. I don't think he was really lying to you. You're not in school? I wonder what that Hierophant is. I feel like he, it's usually knowledge of some type. But do you know what his sign is? I say the Hierophant because the Hierophant is usually like the represents knowledge or an acquiring knowledge of some type. So I thought maybe he, like, you guys are in the same class or something, and he was dialing someone else or something. I'm not sure. I am going to quickly grab something. He's a Sagittarius sun. Okay, yeah, that's the Page of Wands. Yeah. Do you guys still talk? Because I feel like if he has any feelings, he's gonna be pretty. Sagittarians are pretty direct about them. And if not, you know, you should be direct about your feelings and just, you know, figure out where you guys want to go from there. Oh my God, no way, Lorraine. That's so sad. Yeah, that Four of Cups reversed. Whoa. Yeah, that explains that for sure. Oh, thank you, Chris, so much for your donation. Yeah, that's intense, Lorraine. Wow. But she's single, you know. You're very welcome. Thank you, Ashley. She's single, so that's a good thing. But that is really sad. Yeah, getting over that heartache. Eesh. Oh my goodness. Chris, please go ahead and post your question. Thank you so much for your donation. Oh, I need to not sing now that I have this microphone. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, and now you can, you know, you can keep that in mind when you do, you know, flirt with her or whatever, and say she doesn't respond immediately. It's probably not going to be you. It's probably, she's like, whoa, like, there's this, you know, amazing girl. Yeah, yeah, and just see where that goes. See if you guys have chemistry and see where that goes. Oop, I shouldn't do that. Okay. No one saw anything. But wow, that's sad. That's intense. I think the Devil card was your guys' work. I think it's you guys are both bound to it. Cause yeah, I now we know she's not in a relationship. I definitely, that's what I was saying, is if she's not married, it's probably your guys' work. That's what I think. Yeah, that's crazy. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I get a general reading for the upcoming week for Chris, please? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, can I please get a general reading for Chris for the upcoming week? Aw. Aw, that's so sweet, Lorraine. We have the Chariot, the Tower reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed, the Hanged One reversed, the Six of Wands, Death, the Ten of Wands, the King of Pentacles reversed, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Another really interesting spread. Okay. Where do I start? Where do I start? Chris, you are I know you're an earth sign. You Virgo or a Taurus? I know you're not a Capricorn. I know you're a Virgo or a Taurus. Okay, all right, so, and I'm going to bust out my book for this one as well. Taurus, okay. Yeah, this is you, the King of Pentacles, reversed. There might be, so things are going to move kind of slowly for you at work this week. The Eight of Wands reversed over the King of Pentacles reversed. Expect it to feel like Mercury is in retrograde, but it's not. Or it might be, I don't know. But that's kind of how the Eight of Wands reversed feels like, is there's going to be some blocks in communication, slowed down communication, stuff like that, between you and your associates, your colleagues. And it will be frustrating, but you will be able to handle it. It's nothing you can't handle. I love this Six of Wands over the Knight of Wands down here at the end. Strong romantic energy, actually. And I don't actually, not even so much romantic, but more like physical attraction between another person. I don't know who that is, if you met someone this weekend, or if you're going to meet someone, or if someone's going to come back into your life, but I see like passion down here on the right side of the board. The Hanged One reversed over the Two of Swords. Slow sounds good. Yeah, nice change of pace, right? Well, and that makes sense too, because it's December. Things are just slowing down in general for work. People are taking time off, and that might be what the issue is like there might be associates of yours that have taken time off, and you're going to have to wait on them for certain things to go through and blah, blah, blah. You know how things go. The Hanged One reversed over the Two of Swords. That's like... kind of just accepting the confusion that, and welcoming the confusion that's going to come this week. Don't think about it too heavily. Just understand that things will be restored when the new year happens. Things are just kind of out of balance, out of whack right now with communication and stuff at your work. And I can't help but I keep on getting the same message, and I know it's so far out there that you're probably going to be like, no. But when I see the Chariot over the Death card, did you have any car problems this week? Or if there's anything even remotely wrong with your car that you suspect, get it taken care of. Because when I see the Chariot over the Death card, I don't think of an accident. I actually think of the Chariot itself failing you in some way. So take that with a grain of salt, though, because that's a huge supposition to make. I like this. The Tower reversed over the Ten of Wands. I feel that, to me, that says that a problem that like a burden that you've been dealing with is going to come to an end. You got it scheduled, you get service over the weekend. Okay, good. So that's not what is the tea here. This is something else then. Okay. Because I was like, I couldn't see you. Yeah, I could see you, you get service when it needs done and everything. The Chariot over the Death card. Do you plan on going out of town at all for the holidays? Because I do see it's like movement, but be cautious with your movement. Maybe be cautious with your driving if there's inclement weather where you live. I don't know where I forget what state you live in. But I don't know, there's inclement weather where I live today. I wouldn't be out driving unless I really needed to be. So just be careful. Yeah, for burdens to come to an end. I definitely see that. And I don't know of what nature. I'm assuming something that you've been dealing with that's work related. Here's my lemonade. What? No, thank you. Oh, actually, yeah, thank you. Lemonade. Thank you. Yeah, that is what I see. I'm trying to read deeper into this over here at the end. I really want to figure this out. The Chariot over the Death card. Because death is not literal death, you know that. It's a transition. So perhaps it could be a something old to new. You can plan to be at home on the holidays. Okay. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of this Chariot Death card then. Chariot Death. Movement. Are you planning? I also think of the Chariot, I think of physical movement. Do you work out? Is there like a new type of like workout that you're trying or something like that? Like I don't know, some type of like new body movement in your life. I don't think it's your car. Obviously, it's not your car. It's not going to be that. Yeah, the Chariot over Death. Now that's really weird. And that's Cancer over Scorpio. 2 water signs. Sorry this is taking me longer than normal but I really want to get to the bottom of what this is. Oh, okay. Chariot also meaning control. Thank you. So perhaps, are you going to have any new people working for you? Maybe that's what this is. Like a rebirth of control. I know you're like an upper level at your job. So I'm wondering if there's going to be like a new type of, like a rebirth of your position or something. But yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I wish I could, that could be a little rebirth of my visit. It could be a rebirth of your position because I just asked John and he said the exact same thing, travel thwarted. That was the first thing the first thing I thought was possible car issues. I've actually had this in a reading before, these two cards, and I was about to go on a trip and I was going to be driving and they said, be careful on your drive down. And I was, and there were no issues. And there were no delays, but I ended up there was an actual death that happened. My friend that I was with, his mother passed away and we had to leave early. So that was what that was. It was like, yeah. So it could be travel thwarted. Well, that could bring about some changes. Maybe some other people at your work going to realize that she's screwing up royally, and that might bring about a shift in some way, in some capacity. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's actually crazy for me to think of that now, Chris, because now that I'm thinking about it, I remember like kind of being like, what? Like she was totally wrong. Like there was no car problems, but the cards, now that I'm looking back, I'm like, oh my God, there was an actual death that happened. I totally didn't realize it. His mother passed away and we had to come back. She was like 98. Not like that makes it okay, like, but it was like, her time and everything. Still sad. But yeah, like, now I'm just like, wow, like the cards are so weird. So I'm thinking this might be like a shift in some capacity at your work. And not an actual, because you are like the Chariot. You run the show. You run a large portion of the show. In this instance. Let's see. So yeah, that is what I have for you. I'm sorry. I think that was one of. It was a very difficult spread to read. But I hope you have a great week, and I hope that things go smoothly for you in all areas of your life. And yeah, thank you so much. Oh goodness. That's such a pain. Sounds like there's a lot of childish people that you work with sometimes. People just can't take accountability. Okay, I am going to grab something. I will be right back. Sorry about that, everyone. All right, so who all is in the room right now? We are now in between donations, so I will be offering a chance to win a free 1-question reading, 5 cards. Just drop your question in the live stream and I will choose one at random. Oh. Oh, you're welcome, Chris. Thank you so much, as always. I'm sorry it was a little vague. And you know I'm normally better than that. Yes, you do have to let egotistical people fall. They're the last people to ask for help. Okay, Isabella is wondering if her and Azia will get back together, or if this person is going to move on to someone else. Okay, and so this is an ex of yours, and how long have you two been apart, Isabella? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Isabella and Azia get back together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Isabella and Azia get back together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Isabella and Azia get back together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Isabella and Azia get back together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Isabella and Azia get back together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Isabella and Azia get back together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Isabella and Azia get back together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Isabella and Azia get back together? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Isabella and Azia get back together? Azia, angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Isabella and Azia get back together? The Krusty Krab. Oh, girl. That's cute. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands reversed, the 3 of Cups reversed, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Devil reversed, and the 4 of Swords reversed. It doesn't look that good. You said we didn't last that long because it doesn't stop reciprocating. You've been apart since October. It looks like they've definitely stepped back away from the relationship. And I don't know, I think it looks like they're not even really thinking about the relationship right now. I hate to put it so bluntly, but it looks like a no. The 4 of Swords reversed. They're kind of doing their own thing right now. Yeah. I'm sorry about that, Isabella. It doesn't, at least, I mean, when I pull cards, I'm pulling them for like in the next 3 to 6 months. So, you know, but do realize that time is fluid. You know, people's opinions change over time, and people, you know, change their minds over time. And, but as it stands right now, it would have to be a no. I'm sorry, Isabella. You're welcome. I'm always honest here. I never sugarcoat things. I would want other readers to do the same for me, to provide me with the same courtesy. Don't feed me anything that isn't true. I only want the truth and nothing but the truth. Let me plug in my computer. Okay. So who all is in here, please let me know if you're in here, and please post your question if you would like a free reading. Yes, thank you, John. Please wait until I ask you to drop questions. If you just kind of spam the chat, it's not going to help. Doesn't help me at all. Okay, Stardust Love would like to know if T, the Gemini, will come forward properly by the end of this year. And Stardust Love, I need to know your name, or your first initial. Okay. Oh. All right, let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will T come towards M by the end of this year, romantically? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will T come to M romantically by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will T come to M romantically by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will T come to M romantically by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will T come to M romantically by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will T come to M romantically by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will T come towards M romantically by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will T come towards M romantically by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will T come towards M romantically by the end of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will T come towards M romantically by the end of this year? Six of Wands. The Fool reversed. Page of Wands. Four of Swords reversed. And Page of Swords reversed. I have to be really honest again, as I always am. My answer is no. The Page of Swords or the Four of Swords reversed, was also the card in my last reading that was the big no for me. Was the fact that their intentions are represented by this card, the Four of Swords reversed. And the Four of Swords reversed is really like not thinking about something, not having something, like not meditating on something. But he's really not, it's not in his intentions right now to come forth towards you. Yeah, he's really off on his own journey right now. The Page of Swords reversed and the Fool reversed. But there is chance for love between the two of you, or at least coming towards you properly towards you between now. I don't think between now and the end of this year, but possibly sometime in the new year. And I say that not just as a tarot reader, but also, yeah, how long have you guys not been in contact? Just from a practical standpoint, the longer you're out of contact with someone, usually the longer the distance grows between you. But I mean, at the same time, as also from a practical standpoint, people pop back into someone's mind. There's free will. I know, Timmy. I know, right, Timmy? I often, I used to say that a lot to my clients, what's the worst that could happen if you just give this person a ringy-ding-doo? But it's usually a lot more complex than that. So there's so many people that will refuse to answer the phone, will just ignore, and oftentimes that's what the other person is doing. It's just ignoring. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I think that's great advice, but I think that, if there's probably also a reason why M's not doing it. You answered and he didn't reply. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's, he has to be ready to accept communication. People are so rude with communication now with cell phones. You can block any phone number you want. You can choose to read or ignore any text that you want, and you can choose to reply to it or not. There's so many options for us to just opt out of communicating with people now that ghosting is just such a thing. Yeah, and perhaps he needs time to heal, and that's what I was saying to Timmy, is that's precisely what he's doing right now. He's off doing his own thing. He popped back for a moment, and then I don't know. I really don't know. And long story short, some people are fucked up. Some people act really fucked up. And some people don't know what they want. Some people do things for attention. Some people do things and they're insecure. I don't know. I'm a single Pringle, but I've been dating and a serial monogamist for almost 20 years. So I have a lot of dating experience, and I've dealt with a lot of assholes and a lot of people who pull that kind of stuff. And I find that some people are just really fucked up and hurtful, and will choose to ignore. And yeah, but give him some space. With that Page of Swords reversed and the Fool reversed, I think he needs to go on his own path and heal right now. So that is what I have for you, Stardust Love. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so I'm going to take another donation reading, 5-card reading for free, unless we get a donation in between. You're very welcome, Stardust Love. So please go ahead and post your question in the chat, and I will choose one at random. If you would like more than one question answered, I have all of my rates posted. If you would like a more in-depth reading, I also have those rates posted above and below. Vanessa Gee, you're wondering what will be the outcome between Jonathan and you. What is your sign and what is Jonathan's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what will be the outcome between Vanessa and Jonathan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what will be the outcome between Vanessa and Jonathan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what will be the outcome between Vanessa and Jonathan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what will be the outcome between Vanessa and Jonathan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what will be the outcome between Vanessa and Jonathan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what will be the outcome between Vanessa and Jonathan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what will be the outcome between Vanessa and Jonathan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what will be the outcome between Vanessa and Jonathan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what will be the outcome between Vanessa and Jonathan? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what will be the outcome between Vanessa and Jonathan? The High Priestess reversed, the Hanged One, Six of Cups, Death reversed, Seven of Wands. Been in no contact for 2 weeks. He's a Scorpio and you're a Libra. I see his energies are upside down. He's kind of he's like not doing okay without you. I know you guys are in no contact and he may have even initiated the contact, but he's not doing very well without you. All of his energies are askew. But he has made the choice to have this be a battle that he's going to fight. I don't know the specifics as to why he was the one that cut things off, wasn't he? It's weird because I'm getting from the reading that he's pretty messed up, yet he initiated this. And Six of Cups. He feels as though he wants to talk to you again. I don't know if it would be for a reconciliation or just to speak. I see it more as just wanting to talk to you. He misses sharing things with you, but I can't tell you that he misses being in a relationship with you. He blocked you. I think that's because it's hurting him too much to keep you in his life. That's from a practical standpoint and from the relating that to the cards and from a psychological standpoint, that's typically what people do. If he's feeling hurt and he blocked you, that's because he feels certain emotions when he sees you. And he for some reason, I don't know what it is, he doesn't want you guys to be back together right now. He needs space. He really needs space. And he may come back to you, but for the time being, he really needs some space to gather his feelings and his thoughts together. And that's what he's off doing right now. And you're totally in over your head, just like, what the fuck? Where did he go? Why did he go so quickly? I can't contact him. And it's driving you nuts too, because you miss contacting him as well. You miss speaking to him. He may, because he's so messed up about this, he may come back to you in a month or so, or possibly sooner, but he really needs some time. Just a little bit of time and space is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. It's really, there's a lot of conflicting energies, and that's really what the Seven of Wands is about. It's like, why are you choosing to battle this? It's taking stock as to, like, why are you choosing this battle? And that's like really what he's doing right now. He's taking a step back to figure out, you know, if he wants to be with you, why. And if he doesn't want to be with you, you know, what's the reason for that? Like, I feel like he is going to come to you with a message. Did he give you any reason when you guys stopped talking? Was it like an actual breakup, or did he just cut communication with you? He just ghosted you? Yeah, and I feel like when people do that, it's cowardly, but it's also oftentimes because their heart and their mind aren't in sync. Yeah, it's like his heart and his mind are not in sync. It's like part of him is saying, no, I don't want this anymore. But part of him is like, I still want to be with you. So he's really conflicted right now. So I'm so sorry, but I don't really have a yes or a no for you. I can tell you right now he's messed up. I see these not doing too well emotionally. And he is really like taking a step back and evaluating who he is, what he wants to give you in the relationship, what he wants from the relationship, and if it's something that he wants to proceed with. So it's really, sadly, the ball is entirely in his court. But people are constantly, you know, changing their minds and changing their ways, and there's free will involved, and time is fluid, and all that good stuff. So don't. Hey, Six of Swords Tarot, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I wanted to call you actually tonight and have a little gab sesh with you. So don't be surprised if you hear from me later on. But everyone that's in the chat, go subscribe to Six of Swords. She's great. She's an amazing reader. You're very welcome, Vanessa. Love and light to you. And I wish you all the best. And it's a really frustrating situation to be in. I can only imagine. All right. So we're almost at the 2-hour point. In fact, we are, bam, at the 2-hour point. So I am going to call it a night. Unless we want to do a last call for donations. Quick last call for any donations. Anybody? No. 5.55 for a mini. 5 card, 1 question. Or 11.11 for a 10 card spread. Oh, I will, girl. I'll talk to you later. Gotta get something to eat. Last call. Closing time. If you got a burning question that you want to have answered this evening, let me know. Otherwise, I will be signing out. I'll be back on tomorrow, though. So that's always cool. Tomorrow evening, to be exact. Oh, we've just got a donation. Thank you, Timmy. Oh, thank you so much for the little tip. Thank you so much. Did you have 2 questions, or did you have for me? Oh no, you paid for a full reading, or did you have 2 questions? You can get 2 questions, or you can get 10 cards, or did you want me to refund you? Because a mini reading's $5.55, but it's just 5. It's 5 cards, and a full reading is 10 cards. Whatever you want, Timmy. Thank you so much for your donation. It is entirely up to you. Pardon? Want to? Yeah. I suggest the full reading. Okay, please post your question, love. And welcome and thank you. Okay. Dang, it is raining. It's not what? Does that happen? Oh yeah, you got there's a drain right there, right? Okay, what are ends? And what is your sign and what is end sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Dang, the eye of the storm. Thank you. I was going to ask what their gender was. Thank you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? I don't know if y'all can hear that. It is storming outside. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are ends, true intentions towards Timmy? I think isn't that Vedic astrology? And do you know her sign by any chance? Okay, we have the Hermit, the Fool, Four of Pentacles reversed, Death reversed, Eight of Cups reversed, Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Queen of Cups reversed, and Four of Swords reversed. Whoa. Okay, there we go. All right, Timmy, let's see here. You guys are currently dating? Okay. Sagittarius, Scorpio cusp. Okay. So her intentions are represented by Death reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed. To me, that's saying you guys aren't currently dating? Are you guys exes or what's the sitch? Sorry, I think I just touched my microphone. broke up like 3 weeks ago. Seems like a lot of people broke up about 3 weeks ago. I'm not even joking. Like around, yeah, around 3 weeks ago. A lot of breakups. Her true intentions towards you, she's pretty emotionally screwed up right now. With the Queen of Cups reversed. She would like a fresh start with the Death reversed. Sadly, I don't know if that's with you or not. When I see it just means, when I see Death reversed, to me, it just means a fresh start, something new. And inevitably with something new, you usually have to put something else to rest. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. She's not really doing okay. In fact, I had a reading earlier where we had the same cards in the same position, and I'm like, they're not doing well without you. You guys aren't in contact, but they... Oh my gosh, and the Six of Cups is also in the same position. They want to talk to you. This is so weird. Timmy, your reading is almost the same cards as the last person. I was going to say, if you have the Six of Cups, yeah, she wants to, because she wants to talk to you, but she has to let go. She wants to learn to let go of you, but she's still used to you. She was used to dating you and she liked talking to you. And now, oh my God, why is everyone texting me right now? It's okay. Get back to people. Okay. But yeah, she wants to communicate with you, and she's really screwed up because she doesn't know why she feels this way. She's taking a step back, and her feelings are not, they're incongruous with her mind, with her thoughts. Her feelings and her thoughts are out of balance. I'm surprised we don't see Two of Swords over here, but we've got Four of Swords reversed. Yep. This was a very knee-jerk reaction. She cut this off, didn't she? Eight of Cups reversed. She's going back and forth. She's got all these conflicting energies. This is a really intense spread. There's a lot of energy. I can tell it's like fresh. I can feel it. Did she cut this off kind of like, you didn't see this coming really, did you? Like blindsided type deal? Because I feel like she did this like really knee-jerk reaction. She didn't give this a lot of thought. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Thanksgiving was that week. A lot of people, it was that weekend. A lot of people I know went through breakups. You broke up with her. Okay, interesting. Well, I think she might want, she misses you. I don't know what she did. But I feel like she wants to come back, but something is like, oh, you sensed it. Okay, I was going to say, like, that's really strange. It is so conflicting, but yeah, so okay, so you did kind of sense something, at least a little bit. Okay. And it makes her sad because at the end of the day, what she wants is a solid relationship. But she's kind of taking a step back to figure out if she really wants that with you or if she just wants that in general. And that's what I tell a lot of my clients as well, is when you're going to be in love with someone. Yeah, I see that. And if you're going to be in love with someone, you have to make sure that they're in love with you and not in love with the idea of you or the idea of just being in a relationship. You know what I mean? You got to be sure that they're into you 100%, not just the idea or a concept of who you are. And I see that energy over here with the Hermit. This is your energy. You thought she was seeing other people? She might be doing that now with this Fool over the Nine of Pentacles. That's what I didn't really want to say. Like, she might be like dating. Because she wants something. She wants a solid relationship, and so she's going out to seek something. She just doesn't know who she wants it with, or if it's just she hasn't truly like sat down and manifested the type of person she really wants to be with. And then your energies are like completely different from yours. They're very introspective, and sadly you still see her in a very illusory light. She's not as, I hate to put it in such a blunt way, but she's not all she portrays herself to be, is what this is telling me. Not like she was doing things behind your back, but there were things about herself that she edited out to try and impress you, to try and keep you happy. So this is the energies in this, the Hermit, not wanting to be around anyone. What do you mean that you're the opposite? I'm confused. I'm sorry. Sorry, because the text comes in at different points of the conversation, so I'm just like, wait, what was I saying before? But your energies are represented by the Hermit and the Seven of Cups. And I see with the Hermit is, you don't want to be around anyone right now. You want to reflect on the situation. And you're not ready to just like move on. I think what her problem is, or what her issue is, not problem, but kind of an issue is, excuse me, she's more concerned with the idea of being in a relationship and children and kids. I don't know if she wants kids and children, but she wants a marriage at the very least. She wants to sow some oats. And I don't know if it's, you want to make sure that she's with you for you. She wants to be with you for you and not just the idea of you. No, you're still wounded. I don't understand how people can do that right after a relationship. That is so weird to me. I don't get it. I have a friend who did that. She went through a really bad breakup and slept with like 3 different randos. I'm like, whoa, like, that's, wow, okay. I mean, I don't judge. Do what you want to do. You do you, and if that makes you feel better. But it didn't make her feel better. She ended up going back to her ex, so there you go. But yeah, so I mean, people deal with things differently in breakups, but she's pretty messed up with this whole thing. Ugh, you think she is? I don't know if she's necessarily sleeping with everyone, but I think she's like trying to go out there and like find a husband. And she's like, I don't know. It doesn't say that she's sleeping with everyone. I think the Fool over the Knight of Pentacles means that she has an obsession with being married, being paired off with someone. So does she really like these guys that she's dating, is what I'm asking you. And it's a rhetorical question. I say probably not. She's probably just like, whatever. She's more, I'm telling you that the cards are saying she's more fascinated with a different reading, not this reading. That's pretty scandalous. Yeah, that's pretty scandalous. Yeah, I can just, that's funny. This is the second time this week this has happened. I can only speak for my cards and my readings. I can't speak for anything else that anyone else says. I do enjoy hearing other readings and different perspectives that other people get, but all I can speak for are these cards. You know what I mean? I can't speak for anyone else's cards, but I'm seeing that she may be out trying to find people. I don't see her sleeping with people at your work, but if that's what they saw, that's pretty specific, and maybe, I don't know, but I'm not seeing that here. If that's what you're asking, I don't see that. But I think that she's, like I said, I'm going to repeat it, she's more obsessed with being in a relationship than she is with, yeah. Right, I think she's kind of a narcissist. I think like she can just date people and not feel bad about it, and just flirt, and she's so desperate just to be in a relationship. To me, I'm going to repeat this for like the millionth time. it's not, if I were dating her, I wouldn't be flattered. I'd be like, oh, she's into, you know, the fact that I'm with her every night and that she has someone to call her boyfriend. Some people really can't deal with being single. And it looks like we got another donation. Thank you so much. I think your name is Cristal245. Am I right? Or am I wrong? But thank you, nonetheless. You will be next. Yeah, this girl, I don't know, Timmy. I feel like she's... Thank you. I just got your donation. Thank you, Cristal245. Go ahead and please post your quest. Did you have 2 questions, or did you want a 10-card reading? No, never felt. I'm so sorry, Timmy. And it's crazy, like this, I feel like this happened to a ton of people around that time. And it's just like left out in the cold, 5 of Pentacles status, even though we don't have the 5 of Pentacles here. It's like that feeling of being left out in the cold. And I'm so sorry, like that you've had to go through this. Like, she sounds like, yeah, sounds like she's got issues to the max. She's like, yeah. And that's what the 6 of Cups is about too. And you did get the 6 of Cups in your readings, like healing yourself through, like healing your childhood wounds. So you focus on you, Timmy. You do you, and you take care of Timmy. Okay. I'm gonna move this center here. And I thank you so much for your donation. Okay, you want, you would like to know what's coming up in your love life. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and what is your sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? And I just want to make sure your name begins with your real name begins with an S, right? I won't say your name if you don't want me to, but I need to while I'm incanting. Like, just use your first initial. Right? Thank you so much, Timmy. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming up in S's love life? Have the 7 of Wands reversed, the King of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands reversed, the 4 of Wands reversed, the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Cups reversed, 9 of Swords reversed, and 7 of Swords. I see 2 possible suitors coming into your love life in the future, the King of Wands and the King of Cups. I feel like one of them is going to end up hurting you with this Five of Cups right underneath, and the other one is going to set you free with the Nine of Swords reversed. They're going to really heal a lot of your, or fulfill a lot of your emotional desires and heal a lot of your emotional wounds. But with that having been said, I don't think that this is going to be like the great love of your life, this King of Cups situation, because of the Seven of Cups over the Ten of Cups reversed. Like, unless this was for, like, right up or upright, I have to say, I think like both of these, you have two, I think you have not one, but two karmic relationships coming up. And the key with these relationships that I see is right down here with the Knight of Wands reversed over the Seven of Swords. The Knight of Wands reversed to me is telling me that in order for you to meet these two people, I'm assuming that you are, I'm sorry, but I'm just assuming that you're heterosexual. I don't know if you are or not. These two people, I don't know, they could be male or female. You're going to have to really put yourself out there and be very forward, because they're not going to. You're going to have to do most of the work in that department. And I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but some people don't have a problem being forward about dating, but that's something that you're going to have to focus on when you're out there, putting yourself out there, is to be forward and don't be shy, because if you want to get your swords, if you want to be able to steal, get the guy, you're going to have to make the effort, is what I'm seeing with both these cards. The Seven of Swords, taking what's yours, and the Knight of Wands, taking some initiative. And yeah, I furthermore think that these are karmic relationships with the Four of Wands reversed. To me, the Four of Wands upright is like the card of like a holy, lasting, twin flame, whatever you want to call it, soulmate union between two people. And we have it reversed. So I think that's just further stating that these relationships are going to be like real stepping stones for you. So I'm not saying, oh, don't get too, don't be too interested in them because, they're probably not going to last. Like, do not go into your next relationships thinking, oh, because Starry told me, that one time. No, obviously, go into it with a totally open heart and assume that it's going to be a great and lasting love. But be very level-headed about it all. And that's what the Seven of Wands reversed is about, is knowing when to choose your battles. And that includes emotional battles. Like, how much emotional bandwidth are you willing to allot to each person? How much can they fuck with you and can you deal with it because you feel some type of way for them? Because we give a lot of people a lot of leeway when we're dating them to kind of not walk all over us, but kind of do things that they wouldn't normally do with just like a friend or someone else. People really extend liberties when they're dating, and sometimes, we accept that a little more than we should. Be very mindful of what you're going to be taking from these people. But I see quite an active dating life coming up for you in the next 6 or so months, maybe the next year or so. But like I said, you've got to be, and I tell this to everyone, you've got to make sure that you're being proactive about dating. Because if you're not, people, it's very difficult for people to just come to you. I mean, they do. Put yourself definitely in situations where people can approach you, but don't be afraid to approach them as well. Okay. So this is actually a really good, pretty solid love reading. I mean, it's not, you probably want to hear that you're going to meet your soulmate, but maybe you don't. I don't know. Especially if you're like younger, like in your 20s or something, like have fun, learn from each relationship, and you will find your prince. You'll definitely find the one. We often forget, like, sometimes we have to go through a lot of people to meet the one of our dreams, and that's just the facts. Them's just the facts, girls. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for your donation. And like I said, looks really good. Looks looks quite good, quite promising. There's going to be some action will be coming to your romantic life. Okay. All right. So, I guess we'll do another final call for donations because I'm getting a little hungry. At least I think that's what I am. But yeah, last call for any final donations. Any more? Any more? I'll be back on tomorrow night. If y'all have any more drama between now and then, you can come back to me tomorrow night. I'll be here. Yeah. You're new here. Well, welcome, Bosma. Welcome, welcome. You'll definitely have to click that notification bell. I come online at least 4 days a week. And in between donation readings, I offer the chance to win a free reading. Yeah, absolutely, girl. Go for it. So, and I usually do most of my free readings at the beginning of my reading, or my beginning of my live stream. So, like, click as soon as you see me go live. I'll hook you up. Like, if you show up next time and you're here early, like, it'll be good. You'll see. I definitely do my due diligence. Oh, thank you. All right. And what is your question, my love? And thank you so much for your second donation. Appreciate that. I appreciate you. Hey, Nunnet, how's it going? How are you doing? Whoa! Oh, crystals falling everywhere. All right, let's see how your friend Ty feels about you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Ty feel about us? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Ty feel about us? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Ty feel about us? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Ty feel about us? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Ty feel about us? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Ty feel about us? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Ty feel about us? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Ty feel about us? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Ty feel about us? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how does Ty feel about us? Oh, thank you, Nunnet. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Are you serious, Nunnet? Do you think you were diagnosed with it? Or were you diagnosed with it? Do you think? Were you? We have the 5 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Swords reversed, and Justice reversed. You said you were a Libra, right? crystal? Did you say that? Aries. You're in Aries. Never mind. All right. I feel like there's, like, he is getting over a loss, a recent loss, with the Five of Pentacles reversed, and is just starting to, he's not entirely ready to open up his heart to a new relationship with the Page of Swords reversed. I think he sees you as a potential with the Two of Pentacles, but I don't think he's personally ready. He's still getting over this loss that he went through. It just went through Aries. Justice reversed. Yeah, he's really banged up from this last relationship he went through. With Justice reversed, he feels like really like it was really unfair. So he's really cautious to go into a new relationship. How long have you known this person? How long have you known Ty? Oh, are you sure, Nut? I'll be back on tomorrow night if you want to do that, or I can just refund you if you've sent it already. But yeah, I feel like he's really, really like hurt. I'm just getting this resounding like hurt energy, and he's just not ready to date someone right now. It's like the energy. I asked Spirit like how he feels about you, but all the energy that's coming in is just, he's like, the feelings he's got are just like, he just feels hurt. So I think he's in a position right now where he's probably not even like, excuse me, he's probably not really like thinking about romance, you know. So that is what I have for you. I wish I had better news, but like I think I said before, like with time, people, it's been a year and a half. Yeah, it's kind of a long time, but you know, with time, people can change their minds. They can, you know, he may get over this pretty soon. I mean, it was the Five of Pentacles reversed, so he is in the process of getting over it. So hopefully once he's over that, he can start seeing through that fog and start seeing clearly. And see you, hopefully. That is what I have for you, just that overwhelming like sense of loss. But he's going through it. So yeah, anyway, thank you everyone so much for being here this wonderful evening. And like I mentioned, I will be back on tomorrow evening, probably around 5 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I thank you all for being here. Thank you all for your donations. And